Hello everybody all over the world. Hello, I am HiGPS and you might know me from... And there's Ducky Jones. Yes, so today's episode is episode 90 of everything. Wow, that is larger than 89, which was last time. So, what we're going to be looking at today is reflect kills. And what are reflect kills? Well, that's when you reflect a projectile as a pyro back to someone who shot it or their teammates. Basically, you use their own weapons against them. So let's just go into the first replay of the day, which is submitted by a guy who thinks it's cool to like have your name really weird. So this is I4K so 0 close bracket. Or it's like, well, you have to read it backwards. This is not fucking Japan or Arabic. And that's just so... Yeah, you know, it's like, yeah, we're gonna call it I4K because that's easy. That name's actually Koskai, but fuck that. He typed it I4K S0 close bracket, so we're gonna call him I4K S0 close bracket, or this guy. So we see this guy. He's playing pyro and he's using the degreaser and the shotgun and I think the postal pummeler. I think it's a loadout, which is the same as the extinguisher. And the focus of today is going to be, of course, you know, to play properly as a pyro. Don't be, you know, you want to play beneficially. And reflecting projectiles was today's topic. And here comes some projectiles. Don't reflect them up. There's the reflect, and there you go. That's the whole thing. You just reflect, you right-click, compression blast. All flamethrowers are able to do that, except the phlogistonator. It doesn't have a reflect, so... not very good. And the compression blast does other things. Turns out fire. Teammates are on fire. You can push the enemy and stuff like that. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm just going to call him I4K. I4K here is playing very passively. You notice that he is being overly careful. A pyro is a class that requires you to get up close and personal with the classes you play against. But we see him constantly falling back. Because you see, like, there's like a sentry here, and actually his scout and soldier are already up here, and he's just kind of like hanging around in the back. So this is kind of like something you don't necessarily want to do. But nice reflect there, getting the soldier just exploding. That's what we're going to be seeing a lot of today. Like soldiers shooting a rocket and then instantly blowing up because you reflect the rocket back into their face. So one thing that is important to know with the pyro is that to be aggressive, be in their face, you don't necessarily have to, you know, commit to your attacks, but you just have to be there. And we see just I4K here being overly passive, which is very common for newer players to be like overly passive. It's better to be overly aggressive than overly passive, because at least, you know, you're putting on pressure and stuff like that. So he's just being a bit careful there, and I will guard the cart. That's fine, and pushing people back, that's also fine. You know, it's a bit of a dangerous choke right there. And right now he should be pushing again, and okay, there he goes. Eventually he's going to be pushing some rockets, going to try and reflect that. He's using the shotgun a lot. There it is, nice reflect. And just fucking use the flamethrower. There you go. Try not to be too funky, too fancy. Use the flamethrower because the flamethrower actually does damage. Like 200, like 190 damage per second or something like that. So a second of fire kills the soldier pretty much. More than that. So that is the topic of the day. That is everything. We see I4K here being very, very passive, which is not necessarily what you want to do. You want to be aggressive, because when you're aggressive, you take control of the game, and the opponents have to respond to your actions. So you can just do whatever you want, and they just have to deal with it. Oh, nice reflect there, and suddenly we're on defending now. I didn't edit this. This is actually the replay. I have no idea why this is it, but now we're going to be on defense and defending, so let's speed it up. To wait until the gates open. It's what we're going to do. I4K S0 close bracket. I4K S0 close bracket. Yeah, he is the man. Dum, dum, bum, bum. So he is... We're just waiting for the gates open. We have sentry gun right here. This is gonna die pretty fast. We're just waiting for the gates to open. Come on! Alright, gates are open. And he's in front of here, and oh, rocket! Reflect! Oh, nice reflects there. Didn't really hit anything, but that's not the point. Every time you get a reflect, it just feels so good. And if you actually kill somebody with it, it feels better. And it's gonna be reflecting, yes. And reflect more rockets. Ooh, just timing on that one, and then you just getting slaughtered by a heavy. So that was the intro to, you know, being a compression blast pyro. So let's just move on to the next one, which is more of the same, because we just want to showcase how good it feels to actually kill somebody. Because when you reflect the rocket, it does more damage than it does originally. It does mini crits. So you actually do more damage because it's kind of hard to do, and it's like an art. You know, if you're a pyro, you can be like the last air blaster. The guy was really good at air blasting. So we see, he's going to be a bit careful there. Soldier, boom, he's dead. That was his own rocket. That's how it works. It just feels so good when you do that. It's excellent. It's fine. And recompression blasting sticky bombs, because you can push those around too. However, the element still controls when they detonate. You can also do this with pipes, flares, and arrows, and as well as the scout's stun ball when he shoots you with these the baseball that he shoots at. Yes. So now is a good time to back off, because heavies are good. And if you ever listen to Crits Cast, Heavy says that pyro for a heavy is basically an ammo kit that comes running towards you and shoots a little bit of fire, because heavies are just so good against pyros, and you should never really engage in a one-on-one heavy battle unless you have some kind of advantage, because the heavy will kill you every time. Because heavy is kind of the hard counter to pyro, which is important to note. So we see, I think this is still, this is still I4K-S0 close bracket. And he's going to be shooting a heavy using the shotgun, which is also very good. A lot of pyros think like you have to use the flare gun, but that is absolutely not the case. The shotgun can be good as well. It's really reliable in the same way if you watch the last episode of SMG. Like whenever you pull it out, and when you aim a certain direction, you will always do damage. But with the flare gun, you know, they can dodge, you can miss, and stuff like that. And there's a couple of sniper here. You gotta be careful about those. Just using the flamethrower, because this episode was not just reflex only. You can kill people with other weapons too. Like you just had to have like at least a reflect kill. And there you go, capping the point and winning by getting blown up by the thing you were pushing. So that was the first one. I also want to say that I have a Steam group you can join, also a Twitter. And there's the submitter raffle is going to happen later today, because I actually got something really good that we're going to give to the submitters today. There's also going to be a raffle later in the show. All you have to do is just be in the stream. And we're also going to... Hey! We're also going to have a YouTube raffle if you're watching this on YouTube. Let's just watch that again, because that is when you feel so good about yourself. That is like, that makes your moment of the day. So this is Kafuzo from CSM. Alright. And here comes a crit. Alright, slow it down. Boom! Excellent work there. Oh. There you go, yes. That feels so good. Crit rocket, reflect. It's still a crit, doesn't do any more damage, but man, that just feels so good, and you feel good about yourself. And the best thing about it is that you know the soldier is probably sitting like this. He's like, I can't believe I shot that fucking rocket. That's pretty much what it does. But you're like, ah, lol, oh god, noobs. Turn off the voice so you don't hear all those kids screaming at the reflex, because there might be some of those. And hey, goodbye, demo man. Nice little reflect there of the lock and load there. Very hard to do. So there's a couple of things that's hard to reflect, that I find very hard. Like the easiest ones are pipes, stickies, and rockets. Like a regular from stock rocket launcher, like black box, original, stuff like that. And the harder things are like faster, like crit, like direct hit, Liberty launcher, and arrows, and flares, and balls, and stuff like that. It's pretty hard. So we've seen some pretty epic stuff, but the more epic is yet to come, because we're saving the best for last. So we're gonna move on to our next replay here on Egypt, because we're in Egypt now. Question for people in the stream chat, which is here. What do they speak in Egypt? If you answered Egyptian, you are wrong, because it's Arabic. The more you know. Yes. So this is Ghostizon, the guy with Twitter feeds, failed the comp play again. He's going to be playing with a nice 9 ping here on Egypt. So we're just going to wait for the gates to open. It's going to take a while because they have set up time. This is indeed attack defend. And there goes the gate down. Yeah, the gate is down. And time to go, man. Oh, there's bunch of stickies. Yeah, compression blast them. Yes, compression blast the stickies. Get them good. Yeah, compression blast it. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Compression blast the stickies. Yeah, compression blast the stickies. Yeah. Compression blast. Oh, yeah, they're detonated. Excellent. We're out of ammo. Shh. Okay, run back to spawn. I got full ammo. Yeah, let's go. This is Ghost-san playing Pyro, and he is going to be saying, compression blast the stickies. Yeah, get the stickies, get the stickies. The demo man will never know what hit him, even though that was the Scottish resistance, and he sees where the bomb's at. But still, they're not where they were originally intended. So you're helping. Don't get me wrong, you're helping. And getting the scout as well, helping the medic. No idea where the scout went. Fuck that, he's on fire. I don't care. Capping the point because we're a pyro. We have done well because we have air blasted some stickies. Boom, 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 boom. Oh shit, a sentry. Don't want to run into that because sentries and good against everything as long as you attack them head on within their range. So here we come with the final push. Uber is popped, and here comes Ghost-san. There's a bunch of stickies. Air blast those stickies, yeah, and then go on a point and then get murdered by stickies because that's a lot of red people. But hey, that's fine. Dying on offense is fine. You know, you gotta hit them hard. You know, you gotta punch them, you know, and just stuff like that. So we're gonna look at the next one, which is what I was hoping we would get a few of these, and that's like air shots when you like shoot a soldier that's in the air with a rocket, but that's just so hard to do. But this is close. Energy drinks. Takes up space on your desk. So first, this is Ghost-san still, and he's just gonna do a little spy checking business. And here comes a soldier, and slow it down. Look at this. Here comes the rocket. Reflect. Boom. And the soldier goes flying. So that was kind of an air shot. And then the soldier dies from the combined efforts of fall damage and fire. My favorite things when it doesn't happen to me. Fall damage and fire. Oh, gotta turn the soldier on fire there and then falling back. Keep in mind, as a pyro in general, you want to stay close to corners because you can like air blast stuff. Yeah, air blasting is sticky, you know, that was excellent. And then actually doing a great reflect there, but then the soldier gets a lucky ass crit and just murders you. But that was almost an air shot, and that was awesome. And also that one reflect with the sticky also helps because the demo man that laid the sticky there doesn't know you pushed it there unless he like saw it or something. So the next replay is going to showcase something that we're all familiar with because you've seen like videos of people, maybe you've just seen this one, and you like pause, then you played, and then you come back for some reason. So this is still Ghost-san. We've got a couple of few from him, and this is what it is like for a lot of pyros when you're like new and you try to get into compression blast because don't get me wrong, compression blast is fun, but it's also hard to get those reflex correct because there's like a certain timing. You have to have a certain mindset, and you have to be prepared for this. So this goes for every pyro. Just keep trying, and you'll get the hang of it eventually. Because, you know, yeah, just compression blast a soldier away from his medic, you know, neutralizing the Uber. That is something the pyro can do, and we saw that in compression blast episode that is very effective. So if you can do that, even if you don't do any damage, you're just pushing them away. So that's also good. And this is what you probably did. And you see a soldier, and you're like, compression blast? Okay, we're going to try compression blast this guy. And shoot the rocket. Oh, it's a pyro kick. Blast in the back, right? We have a medic, we got heals, we're looking good. Okay, compression blast. Yes, excellent, we got one. And, okay, oh, that was too early. Okay, too early again. Shit, okay, too early. Damn it, okay. Again, damn it. That's the thing. That's not uncommon at all for players who are trying to learn the compression blast because sometimes you do it too early and sometimes you do it too late. But it's like a whole field thing, and oh, too early again. Okay, compression blast is sticky. And it's like, yeah, fuck, I was gonna burn you instead. Burn him! Yeah, okay, Uber! Uber time, burning everyone. Keep in mind, as a pyro, your main, you know, damage is still fire. Then get mini sentry. Oh. Them lucky crits, man, gets you every time. Especially when it happens to you. I mean, you don't usually remember all the times you got a lucky crit. But you remember all the times you died from one. Broken. So, that was all the user submitted replays. Thank you all for submitting. They were really good, the ones I got. Too bad I can show everyone's. Because some of them were like pretty much a carbon copy of the other. So, hopefully you're getting an idea of how, compression blasts with reflex work. And oh, there's a spy in our spawn! Ooh, that sneaky guy. And this is me playing it. I'm an awful pyro, as you can see. The spy just went right by me. I didn't even notice the gate doors open. I was like, where'd he go? Huh? I don't fucking know. Alright. Bam, 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 pyro time. Dude, okay, he's not there. Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna spend excess time chasing down spies that are probably long gone, so just be more wary of your back, so don't worry about it. It's fine. So this is me playing on Granary here. We have a wonky team versus a wonky team. Oh, okay, this is what's important to note, right? When they shoot a rocket, they make like a sound, so that's gonna be like a timer you can do. But also, here's the thing about the compression blast. The rocket goes in the direction you are aiming, not the direction it came from. So if you aim at a soldier and he aims at you and he shoots and you reflect it back, you will hit him. But if the rocket comes from the side and you aim at someone else, you can actually time it so you shoot at someone else. And I'm not sure if you know this guy, but he's called like Don Newman or Huey Lewis or something. He's like really good, and he has gotten so good with the compression blast that he can actually rocket jump on the opponent's rockets, because he does like this little turn on the side, and then he does like compression blast, and then he reflects it down the ground, and then he jumps up. It's like insane. So that's like the top tier play of you can do if you master air blasting. So you could be like the last air blaster with an arrow in your head, which is hopefully not a huntsman arrow. So what I wanted to show is that we're going to shoot the medic, boom, hitting the medic in the butt and reflecting again. And then we're just going to burn the soldier, and we don't have a medic, so we're screwed. So that was that. So I just wanted to showcase that you don't always have to shoot the guy who shot the rocket at you. You can like use the enemy's projectile against their team. Because if you can kill like a medic with a reflect pipe or a reflect rocket, he's gonna be pretty mad at the soldier's like, yeah, why did you shoot that? You knew he was just gonna reflect it back on me. It's all your fault for me dying. Yeah, so we're now on Gold Rush here on the first point, the last point on second stage. Just gonna be doing some spy check, killing some stuff. Keep mine, yeah, using the regular flamethrower because I'm an awful pyro, so I don't know any better. Oh, trying to reflect very late there. And oh, rocket. Okay, hang on, wait, just wait. Okay, hang on. Okay, wait. Okay. I'm just saying okay and wait until the replay is done, rewinding. So, let's look at this, okay? Just doing this, rockets here, okay, blah, 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 and, okay, so we're looking around, and there's some people over here, and let's slow it down. Here comes the rocket, turn, reflect! Boom! Yeah! Destruction. Feeling pretty good about myself. Reflecting rockets here and there. Feeling stuff. Yes. Excellent. Oh, another reflect, barely missing that. So, you know, it feels good when you kill a bunch of people. Okay, fall back, and then we die because we overextended because we're trying to use the common strategy, which is running like you're on the defending team and you run close to the enemy spawn and then you die. That's a very common strategy for players who are getting a bit too overeager on defense. So let's move on to the next one. Reflecting kills, so fun, really cool. If you were to compare it to something else, like in another game, I would say like the feeling of killing someone with a reflect rocket that they shot themselves would be the equivalent of you playing, like, let's say you play StarCraft. In case you won't get this, but let's say you're playing against a Terran, the humans, and they launch a nuclear missile, and the nuclear mission is about to hit you, and then you just compression blast the nuke where it came from, and then you just kill everything because it goes back to its base, and it's like mini crits, and it just kills everything and just feels so good. And it's Team Fortress 2, and it actually requires skill, and you can do that, and it's awesome. So we're gonna have another example of reflect. Oh, I killed the sniper. Get him! I hope you've been. I want to see people in the comments or in the chat. Which is here. To count how many times we've done a successful reflect and then gotten immediately destroyed by a random crit. Dun 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 dun, yes. So we're gonna move on to the next one. Crit reflex, the reflex in general is good. And one thing that is also important to note that if you are getting crit screeged with as a pyro, and you have the criticals on your weapon, if a non-crit rocket is reflected by you, it turns into a crit. So that is pretty kick-ass too. So this is on Barn Blitz. We saw I4K S0 close bracket was on this map as well. So we're just going to be defending here. Engineers are actually building everything clustered together, making sure that if they lose one of these things, they will lose all of them at once. So pyro is good for defending around corners. I'm just going to go and have a little peek. Oh, there's some people coming there, waiting for them to come out so I can kill them. Oh, okay, putting them on fire. Compression blasting, then back, and then falling back down the corner. Just going to keep running. Oh, it's a spy. Try and get him with the flare gun. Oh, it's a soldier. Okay, reflect. We're on fire. Okay, medic's on fire too. We gotta help him. Help the medic. There we go. Reflect. Compression blast the medic to get him out of his fire. He will love you for it, and you'll get a point for it as well. Keep running out. Spy here. From running the crits. Eventually, maybe not. Oh, soldier rocket. Oh, reflect crit, hitting absolutely nothing. Well, good. Well, damn. Okay. So we did, he got a random crit and we reflected it, but we didn't hit anything, and that just feels like, oh, I had the like the perfect time to like get revenge on all those random crits, but then we just run out in the open and then we get shot in the head by a sniper. So we are gonna look at the next one where we're not so unlucky with the random reflect kill, but for some reason, karma is usually never on our side. So this is going to be on the 5 control point map, which is attacking and defending in turns. You push out or you defend the point, depending on how well your team does. And it's a cold front, which is a good map if you're on blue, because the red people stand out more. So we're going to be attacking here. Pushing the heavy off the point. Don't want them capping that. And you see me not running close to the heavy, because the heavies just eat you for breakfast if you're a pyro. It's important to note. We got the point. Okay, excellent. So we're going to be pushing up, putting people on fire with the flare gun. There's a spy that barely escapes. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what I like to call instant karma. Quick reflect. Backstab. So we're going to look at that again and just see, like, in slow motion, because we can, because that's pretty cool. That's one time we freaking get like we've been killed like 3 or 4 times by like random crits so far from a soldier, and this is like the one time. So we're going, here we are, just doing our business. There's a soldier. All right, slow it down. Hold on. This is what you say when you go slow motion. And reflect. Boom. Dead. It's not easy being a pyro. So there's one thing I haven't said yet that compression blast is good for, and it's good for saving your team. Not necessarily doing damage and like doing like the awesome MLG Pro air shot, propane nightmare matrix slow motion air shots you can do, but more like making your team not take any damage, because I'll show you right now what I mean. So a bunch of spam comes in, and I noticed that there were some rollers coming in. We actually missed that because I paused it just too late. So in the meantime, you can enjoy my hat that says Rolandinho. Yes. So here we are, still on cold front. And this is very important when you're a pyro, when you're defending sentries and stuff like that, and just people in general. You can see that there's a lot of stuff coming in here. And then I reflected that pipe, making it mine, so it became red, but it still damages me, but it doesn't damage my teammate. Excellent. Sweet. Oh, whoops. So that is something very important, like, even if you don't reflect just to kill, just reflect it on the ground if you're, like, I think it would do slightly less damage to yourself, but it's just to save your team and save sentry guns. And that's why pyros defending sentry guns is just so good, because demos are good against, you know, sentries in general. You know, it's kind of like a hard counter, except the zapper. And just having a pyro there is very good at like neutralizing bombs and stickies and stuff. So that's why I like pyro And engineer makes such a good defending team as well if you keep a sniper in there, because then the pyro will keep the spy away. So it's like a super good defensive position here if you have those three classes together, if you're doing like a minimalistic style. But you have to work together as a team. So now we're going to move on to epicness. Epicness. Focus on epicness. So we're going to be on Rival Pit, which is an interesting map. We're going to be on blue. Boom, yes. So we're going to turn up the audio here and we're just going to watch. Soldier on the roof. Oh! He said nice shot too. Oh yeah. Air shot on the soldier in the air. And finishing him off with another air shot. It's like, fool me once, fool me twice, you're dead or shit if I use compression blast. It's kind of what it was. So that's pretty epic, that's pretty awesome. If you ever do that, you feel so good about yourself. And now we run into a bunch of red, and this isn't looking very good. We're using the strategy, running to their spawn and dying. Fuck, who cares? We got the most epic air shot reflect they can possibly do. And with that, we're gonna go on to the last replay, showing you some epic pyro defensive maneuvers on Dust Bowl, the map which is good if you're on red, especially if you're a demo man, but it's also good if you're a red pyro. Not so good if you're a blue pyro or blue demo man. It's kind of hard. So we're gonna go into that, and that's gonna be the last replay before we do the raffle. And there's also gonna be a user submitter raffle off camera as well. And then we're gonna do the shout out, and then I'm gonna be telling you what we're gonna be doing next time. So we're on defense here on the last point on the last stage. It's really easy because it's like really narrow choke points, and it's really easy to defend and stuff like that. So if you're like, you know, I'm like, I like playing on a lot of Dust Bowl servers, and I think I'm like really good. So I'm like really good at defending, especially on the last point. Like, yeah, no shit, it's fucking easy. Because everything is like a narrow choke, and you have the high ground advantage, and they actually coming from the bottom. And it's just like this narrow choke and stuff like that. And when you attack, you have to go over like this fucking tiny bridge that has like this pit around it. So you can either choose to come from the low ground here, or you can choose to go from the bridge here and get blasted down on the low ground. They just shoot the shit out of you. Or you can choose to go on the right side, which is completely super easy to get shut down. So this place is just so fucking easy to defend. It's ridiculous. And it's not. That's why it's not a good map, because it's not fair. And here we have Uber. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Killing everything. Burning. Oh, Uber is over. Okay, we're still gonna do awesome stuff. Reflect, yeah, getting in with the roller pipe. Oh, soldier, reflect, boom, you're dead as shit, man. Reflecting the pipes. Missing him barely, but that's fine. We're just gonna fall back and let the medic heals back up, because we don't want to overextend and utilize the strategy of running into their spawn and dying is not what we want to do. So we're still just holding up like a boss, burning the entire enemy team and falling back. People are on fire, utilizing everything, because you have to utilize all weapons as a pyro if you want to do maximum ponage. And then the medics are left open, and we put one of them on fire. The heavy's here, bringing the extinguisher, bringing the pain. And the medic's on fire, we put him out, saving him, and then we're going to compression blast the people so he can't chase our medic. There's a spy here. We put it on fire and deny him and kill him as well as we put another soldier out of their burning misery. And now, we're just going to run in because we've got a lot of overheals. We're going to run in and tank some damage. There's a bunch of guys there. Oh, okay, we're being launched in the air. Okay, time to fall back. We're low in health, and hopefully our medic has been busy healing people. So we're just going to fall back and let the rest of our team do the defending while we just, you know, you guys hold on for a bit. I'm just going to go back here and grab some health and grab some ammo, and then we're going to go back into the action. Kind of like rotating and taking turns. And there's a heavy here. And, oh no, they popped the Uber. What do? Well, we try and separate the medic from the heavy. Yes, there we go. And then we're going to put the heavy on fire. We're going to whack him. We're gonna hit him once, but the Uber is back. Alright, falling back furthermore. Falling back. Oh, there's a center here. Excellent placement, because this area is so easy to defend. There's like one place they can attack, and that's from the low ground. It's so easy to do this. The soldiers there. We're defending. Okay, jumping up here, and I'm gonna get some ammo. The medic is still with us. We're doing awesome. We're doing great, because we're on red. Oh, excellent! Reflect there on the soldier, shooting him back quite a while, and then he's going to be pulling out his shotgun. So a lot of soldiers like to do that sometimes when you reflect all the rockets. They're like, well, shit, I better use the shotgun. Oh, excellent! Reflect there from the other soldier. Let's see that again. Let's see that again, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds pretty cool. Epicness is epic. It was like my best round ever because I'm awful as pyro. So let's see here. We're defending, and we got ammo and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Slowing it down. Okay. Rocket. Boom. Alright, something happened. I missed it completely, but that's fine. It was awesome anyway. And we're still defending. Because it's easy.
Easy operation.
Because it's like really narrow, really easy to hit people with pipes and stuff, and that's why being a demoman already is just so good. You can see that, so. And then we die, eventually. But hey, it's fine. That was awesome, and that was the Reflect episode. Just Reflect kills, and just some standard stuff. So, be aggressive, don't give the enemy any time to do whatever they want. Stop the Ubers, regular stuff, pretty much the same from the last Compression Blast episode, and regular stuff, epic air shots and stuff. So with that, we are going to be going in to raffle mode.